Pilates, please.
Hey, my name is Dr. Burnett and I want to welcome you back to Pilates. Today, we're going to focus on balance and coordination. Have you ever watched Olympics and have wondered, how are these gymnasts able to balance on such high beams? Well, I'll give you some insight. A lot of their exercise routines involved Pilates. Balance is the ability to maintain position, whereas coordination is the capacity to move through a complex set of movements. So balance and coordination depend on the interaction of multiple bodily organs and our systems. A good balance and coordination program is the result of a strong core, stable tendons, and a powerful support of muscles. Balance and coordination exercises help develop the muscle groups and tendons needed for developing muscle control and the kind of body strength that marks true athletes and even our weekend warriors. So for this workout, all you'll need is your mat, a towel, and a bottle of water. So let's begin. We're gonna start at the top of our mat. Now, feet will be in our Pilates stance, which is that V stance that we talked about, right? So working up through our kinetic chain, wrap the back of the legs, scoop the belly button into our spine, funnel the ribs in, grab onto your elbows, slide your shoulder blades down, looking straight ahead. You're gonna shift your weight forward before we step back. Shift your weight forward. Everything is nice, long, and strong. Step back with your right foot and then begin to lower down to the mat. So grow tall as you lower down with control, balance and coordination. Sitting back onto your seat. Bring your feet together and then tuck your chin into your chest, roll down through your back and find your center into the mat. So I'm gonna shift over so I can find my center in the mat. Then bring your knees into your chest, and of course we're gonna start with the 100. Tuck your chin into your chest, reach your arms nice and long, and begin pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, looking at your belly button. Join your inner thighs together. Keep pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, reaching long. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale, 70. Almost there. Exhale. Inhale, 80. And exhale, 90. And 100. And rest your head. Bring your knees into your chest. Ooh, the 100 is so important for engaging your powerhouse and learning how to develop your core strength, okay? So from there, we're gonna go right into our corkscrew. So from the corkscrew, I'm gonna move my water bottle out the way. I'm gonna bring my shoulders down away from my ears, plant my blades, my shoulder blades, into the mat to open up my chest. My back is super flat against the mat. And then I'm gonna extend my legs up and flex my toes, okay? Now I'm in that Pilates stance, and already you will probably feel your muscles engaged, right? So you've got your core working, you've got the back of the legs working in order to keep your legs straight, okay? So keep firm in this movement so we're able to work on our pelvic stability, which is vital for balance and coordination. So you're gonna make baby circles. You're gonna circle around and hold and go in the opposite direction. Circle around and hold. Press your back against the mat as you work through this movement pattern. Keeping your shoulders pinned, and try to stabilize your hips. We'll do 2 more. Circle around, hold, circle around and hold, and circle around and hold. From here, come to a seated position. Woo! Straight up, okay? Now arms go out to a T position, sitting up nice and tall. Actually, I'm gonna scoot back onto my mat so that way you can see where my feet are. So My feet are in flex position, sitting up nice and tall. Open up the legs the width of your mat. Stacking my spine, shoulder blades down your back. And this is also a breathing exercise similar to the 100, right? So you're gonna inhale, twist. Now from here, reach your pinky to your pinky toe. Tuck your chin into your chest. Exhale, rolling down 1. Reach again, 2. Reach even further, 3. Exhale, rolling up, stack your spine, and twist back to neutral. And go to the opposite side, twist. Exhale, rolling down. Reach 1, reach 2, reach 3. Rolling up. Press my shoulder blades down and untwist. And again, twist, inhale, exhale, rolling down 1, reach 2, reach 3, and reverse, stacking my spine up and untwist. And inhale, exhale, rolling down and reaching again. And reach one more time and rolling up and untwist. One more time each side and twist. Now when I twist, keep my hips centered, right? So I'm not twisting from here. Okay, so looking at your hips, making sure they stay squared. Twist from your torso. So your twist, inhale, exhale, rolling down. And reach. Rolling up, stack your spine. And untwist. And twist. Rolling down. Reach. And reach. Rolling back up. And untwist. Lower your hands, bring your feet together, and roll all the way back down. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot my heels to my hips for shoulder bridge prep, okay? So this is our pelvic lift, but before we do that, I wanna do some knee tucks, okay? Because even though we're warming up our core, which is our powerhouse, we also still want to look at what it looks like to incorporate one leg movements. And so for our shoulder bridge prep, which we'll do in the next exercise after this one, we're gonna do some one leg activities, okay? So let's just warm up our bodies in that particular movement pattern, okay? So from there, you're gonna bring your belly button to your spine, press your back into the mat, open up your chest by pinning your shoulder blades down. We're gonna alternate bringing our knees to our chest, okay? But we're gonna do it nice and controlled. So peel your foot up and bring it into your chest. As we lower down, we anchor our hips towards the floor and keep them squared and bring the knee in, opposite knee in, and lower down. Now the movement pattern comes from our powerhouse. So you're engaging your powerhouse to control your knees as they lift into the chest. Now be mindful we're not shifting and working uncontrolled, okay? So before it was called Pilates, after Joseph Pilates, it was actually called controlology, study of controlled movements. And that's what we're doing here. And again, lifting into the torso, lower down, and lifting up, and lower down one more time, and lifting up, and lower down. Now let's go both feet, okay? Both feet tuck in, and they lower down, tap, and they lift up, and lower down, tap, and lift up, and lower down. Press your back against the mat as you lower, and lengthen all the way down, feet are flat. Now let's go into the shoulder bridge, okay? Feet are flat and anchored into the mat. Curl your pelvis under, and then roll your hips up towards the ceiling. Keep your neck flat. Relax your shoulder blades and pin them against the mat so that they don't shrug up here. I see a lot of my clients, they hold a lot of tension up here, and I've got to continue to remind them, go ahead and relax your shoulders and press them down away from your ears. Lower the hips all the way down to the mat, rolling through each part of your vertebrae, and again, lifting up. Join your hips together, squeezing your glutes and your inner thighs together, and lower back down. And lifting up, hold, and lower down. Now let's add some one leg activities. So I'm gonna bring my feet together just slightly. One of the reasons why I like to bring my feet together is because it's closer to my center line. So that way, if I don't feel as stable with my feet out hip distance apart, I can bring my feet together and feel more stable in that stance, okay? So I'm gonna bring my feet together, parallel position, maybe like 1 or 2 inch apart, difference apart. I'm gonna lift my hips up towards the ceiling, then release my right leg, lift it up, lower it down about 45 degrees, bend my knee, and then roll back down through my hips. Oh, I feel that one already. And curl my pelvis under and lift the opposite leg up to 90, lower down to 45, bend my knee and lower down. We'll do that a few more times. Rolling up through your pelvis here, hold, lifting the leg to 90 degrees, lower down to 45, lift back up, to 90, lower back to 45, and then bend the knee. Place the foot back down, roll down through your pelvis. That one was even challenging for me. All right, let's go to the opposite side, lifting up to 90 degrees. And we lower down to 45 and lift back up to 90. Like stay straight, lower down to 45 and bend the knee. Place the foot back down and then roll all the way down through each vertebrae and bring your knees into your chest here. And from here, just rock side to side. So we kind of stayed in that position a little bit longer than we typically do, right? So just making sure that we don't put a lot of pressure on our back. All right, so let's do our side kick series. We are going to come to the side of our mat. So let's move this forward. Bring your right arm over your head and extend your right leg. Come over to the side lying position. Bring both feet together. Scoot back to the edge of your mat. Now, from here, I'm gonna place my top hand in front of me to anchor just a little bit, okay? Rest my head onto my shoulder, onto my arm, and then I'm gonna bring both of my legs up from Pilates stance, bring them 45 degrees, lower the bottom leg. Now from here, I'm gonna kick forward, and kick back. Now when I kick back, I join my glutes together, so I squeeze my glutes, making sure that my hips stay stacked, right? So if we don't have the integrity in our pelvic girdle, then we shift our hips forward here, right? So this is not stacking anymore. We're trying to compensate, so we don't want to do that, right? So kick back, squeeze your glute, and keep your hips stacked on top of each other. And we kick forward, and back, and forward. Anchor the bottom leg down, and kick back. And one more time, kicking forward, and kick back. Now, we're gonna go for the stretch, okay? So you're gonna kick forward, bring it forward, bend the knee, point the toe, extend the leg back as far as you can, kick it forward again, extend, or rather bend the knee, then extend the knee. We'll go one more time. So side bicycles, kicking forward, bend the knee, extend back, and reverse. Keep our shoulders squared. And reverse, bend the knee, extend the leg straight out in front of us, and kick back. Hold, bend the knee, extend the leg forward, and kick back. Bend the knee, and extend forward. Come neutral with the bottom leg, open up the knee, and kick up for up and downs. Kick up, flex the foot, lower down. Point the toe, kick up, flex the foot, lower down. And point the toe, lift up, flex the foot, lower down. Now we'll add on to it. Point your toe, brush your toe up the supporting leg, extend the leg out, flex all the way down. Point your toe, brush up, extend the knee, flex down. Point the toe, brushing up, extend, lower down. And one more time, brush up and lower down. And reverse, lifting up. Bend the knee, brush down the supporting leg. And brush up, bend the knee. Brush all the way down. I had to regain my balance because my coordination was not 100%. Brushing down, and one more time, extending up, bend the knee, and brush all the way down. Now, from here, we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. So, bend your knees, come to a seated position, and bring the legs forward. Slide down your mat, come to the other side, stack your hips. Okay, now from here, scoot to the back of your mat. Okay, arm is extending out, rest your head. Make sure that your neck stays neutral in here and that it's not just lifting kind of in space, right? Because we hold tension here and we're not even working up here, right? We're working our powerhouse in our legs. So side kick series on the opposite side. Lift your legs in Pilates stance. Bring them forward 45 degrees. Lower the bottom foot. Anchor that bottom foot. You're going to kick forward, brush forward, and brush back. And brush forward, and brush back. Now keep your belly button into your spine. Funnel your ribs, and brush back. And brush forward, and brush back. We'll do one more time, brushing forward and brush back. Now let's add the bicycle to it, okay? You're gonna brush forward, bend your knee, and extend back. Brushing forward, bend the knee, and extend back. That one wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, so let's do one more. Brush forward, bend the knee, and extend back. There we go. In reverse. Bring the knee forward, extend up, and brush back. And bend the knee, extend forward, and brush back. And one more time. Bend the knee, extend forward, and brush back. Now it comes neutral with your bottom leg. Open up the leg and kick up and lower down. And kick up and flex, lower down. Kicking up, flex, lower down. One more time, kick up, flex, lower down. We're gonna add on to that, right? So point your toe, bring the toes up the standing leg, extend the leg up, flex the foot and lower down. Nice and controlled. This is not too fast. Point the toe, brushing up the leg, extend the foot, lower down. And again, brushing up, extend, and lower down. One more time, and then we'll reverse. Brushing up, extend out, lower down, and reverse. Kick up, bend the knee, brush down the leg, and lift up, bend the knee, and brush all the way down the leg. One more time, lifting up, bend the knee, and brush all the way down. Now, from here, we're gonna roll on to our belly. Okay, so come to your belly. Make sure that your body is centered on your mat. And from there, we'll do a couple positions in the prone. We'll do a couple of exercises in the prone position. So we'll start with flight. And this is really a pre-Pilates movement, but because we're gonna add on to it today for our balance and coordination, I wanna make sure that we're starting from the basics first, okay? So your neck is neutral with your spine. I'm gonna rest the top of my forehead onto the mat. Slide my shoulder blades down my back. Now, it doesn't matter if you're in Pilates stance or not for this particular exercise, which is okay, but you're gonna lengthen out through the back of your blades, roll your neck up, and lift the chest up, and lower back down. And lift, bring your belly button to your spine, reach through your fingertips towards your feet, and lower back down. We'll do one more, and lift, reach long, and come back down. Now for swan, place your hands underneath your shoulders, okay? Right underneath the shoulders. Bring your elbows into your torso, slide your blades down, bring your heels together, point your toes. Now I'm starting in this slight flex position. I'm gonna pretend like there's a marble on top of my nose as I roll it away. My neck is neutral with my spine, and I lift my chest off of the mat slightly. I'm gonna look to the right, circle down around, look to the left, come center and lower down. Sliding my shoulder blades down my back and reverse. Look to the left, circle down, looking to the right, center and lower down. And we'll do that one more time. And lifting up, look to the right, circle down, to the left, center and lower. And one more time. Lifting up, look to the left, circle your neck down around, to the right, and come center and lower down. Now we'll go into swimming prep. So I'm gonna reach my arms out in front of me, and from here making sure that my neck stays neutral with my spine. My feet are hip distance apart, that are flat, and I'm going to reach in opposition, right? So my fingertips reach away from my toes. And then the other part of our opposition is that I'm gonna reach with the opposite hand and opposite leg, okay? So my neck is neutral with my spine. I'm gonna lift my right arm and my left leg and lower down and switch. And switch, and switch. And just stay in this movement pattern. Switch, switch. Belly button to your spine, so try not to press in opposition towards the mat with your belly button, but rather lift to your spine and relax all the way down. Bring your arms to your shoulders, sit back into your rest position. So you're staying lifted, rounding into your C curve, and then bring yourself neutral with your spine. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do the same concept, but we're gonna be on our hands and our knees, okay? So reaching first in opposition with our arms. So we'll start with our arms, then we'll go to our legs, and then we'll add the combination together. So you're gonna reach forward with your right arm, slide your blade down your back, okay? And then come back to neutral. Make sure your back stays flat in a tabletop position. Belly button is to the spine and your ribs are funneled in. Extending the right foot and coming back into neutral position. Extending the left leg and coming back in. Now, we're gonna add the right, we're gonna add the left leg and hold. Bring everything in, so you bring your elbow to your knee and extend out. And bring it back in and extend out. Bring everything in, reach your leg long, squeeze your glutes, reach your fingertips away from your toes one more time. Bring everything in and coming back up. Lower down to start position and switch to the other side. Reaching long. Belly button to your spine. Bring everything in and extend long. And in and out. And in and out. I pause in this movement to make sure that my balance and my coordination is working to my benefit. And hold. One more time. Bring it in and out. Good, my hands come back and my foot comes back. Now we're gonna go into our leg pull front support from here. So we're gonna make sure that our arms are over our shoulders. And when I come to the push-up position, I'm bringing my heels together in Pilates stance. So I'm gonna hold there and then come back down to all fours. And we'll do that a couple times, or a few times. We'll do it 3 times. Okay, so extend my legs out, bring my feet into Pilates stance, shift my weight forward slightly, hold, wrap the back of my legs, and then I come back down. I regroup, and then I come back to the position and hold. Come back to my knees, regroup, and this is the last time, and hold. Now from here, we're I'm gonna walk my hands back. Straighten my legs. Arms come in line with my shoulders and my ears. Bring my belly button to my spine and roll all the way up for push-up series. So in the push-up series, we've done this before in our cardio Pilates workout. So from here, we're gonna wrap the back of our legs, standing up nice and tall. Tuck the chin into the chest and begin to round forward. Walk the hands out. Push-up position. Here we just did leg pull front support, so we already know what that looks like. Push up 1, push up 2. One more time. And walk your hands back. And roll all the way up. Stay connected. And again, scoop all the way down. Keep your legs nice and strong as you walk your hands out. Make sure that your shoulders are over your wrist. Push up 1, push up 2, and 3. Walk your hands back. And rolling all the way up. All right, do one more. Roll all the way down. You can do this. It's the last time we do our push-ups. Push up 1, neck is long, push up 2, and 3. Walk your hands back. Wrap the back of your legs. Before you roll up, stay connected. Arms in line with our ears. And press your arms forward as you grow tall in this movement system, okay? So, we're gonna do a little bit more of the balance and coordination in other episodes. But I hope that you've enjoyed your time here, and I wish I could give you all gold medals. At this point in the series, you guys have definitely earned it, and I hope that your balance and your coordination has improved. Thank you so much for watching Pilates Please with Dr. Burnett, and I'll see you soon.